We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Number 47, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Runner's going. Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
In now, Hunter Pence. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. Striding in, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera dribbled back toward the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Drew Smyly gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, that's Drew Smyly right now, and this guy has a really good arm. Low to mid-90s fastball from the left side. Good slurve. Not a true curveball, not a slider. I call it more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten better the more he uses it. Look for him to be on early if you see a lot of swings and misses on that letter-high fastball.
Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera, and he's retired 1 away. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now. Shuhei Ota ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Popped him up. Guzman over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Stepping up now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Standing in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Forsythe ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Shin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
And now for the Angels, Luis Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Batting 8.
Now in the box, Zach Kozar. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. Right fielder.
Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Smiley comes set, 1-1 on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's back looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Still even at 2-2. Renfroe leads off first with a pair of outs. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
There's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Renfroe comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Logan Forsythe.
Up next for the Rangers, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara, a base hit in his first trip. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Hit sharply toward the right side. Mazara is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. The 3-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Cozart is there. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2-2.
Pence on at first, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Full count, here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. To 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Kozar. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitters.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 67, Kalen Cole. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 19, Shelby Miller. Now pitching for Texas, number 27, John Kelly.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Angels down to their last strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Smyly pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.